Did you scream?
At the top of my lungs.
What are you offering?
Probation, no jail time. You and I take...
Nice, having sex with her. Now he wants to be father of the year. Ready? Way there.
All you have to do is keep your eyes on me.
What the hell were you thinking? That lawyer lying to you.
Now the jury sees you as a gold digger, not a rape victim.
I'm sorry.
Our only choice is to put you back on the stand to turn down the settlement. So I'll recall you tomorrow and you can testify again. I'm sure she's just delayed, Your Honor. What's the point? I'm offering Barclay a deal.
He raped her and he left her with a
She's going to acquit. The last 2 words they heard were cash.
fucking crime spree.
My hands are tied. 3 of her victims don't even have a... She played you, so now you're pissed.
Yes, I'm pissed. But we still have to find that baby, not to mention ruining Barclay Pallister's life.
That's not our fault. That's April's. And sociopath.
April's well aware of right and wrong, but
Storks bring babies and that Santa came down the chimney. But you know what? You grow up and you realize that some of the things you...
Can she do this? Can she tell all these lies in court?
I can make sure the jury hears the truth. You can testify, and I can't do that. Do we have any other leverage on her? I can't give you one.
Well, then I...
Her accent, and the girl herself confirmed it.
It could be a...
She's terrified and she's starving. If we don't get to her soon, then we'll find her dead body. And the judge has given us warrants to examine company employee files, cross-check against sex offender registries.
But it's wrong to kill.
Killing for the client gave it up.
did he?
Danger. Self-defense. Robin Weller was tied to a chair and shot point blank in the head. How could he have posed? Then you must be very concerned about this new... Stopping 2 lives. That's some pretty fancy gift wrapping. You murdered 2 men, didn't you?
Yes.
Let me put it to you this way.
Just like people who choose to get high and have sex without a condom. So don't blame the victims. Gabriel Thomason broke the law. Do we need one? We've got his DNA on the murder weapon. How the crap a jury will swallow boggles the mind. What's the timeline on the gun? You have against this corrections officer. 1 in 35 million. Informed your client that if you take this to trial, he will be judged by a jury of his peers.
By the Jew-controlled media.
Charges for protesting your treatment in court.
Waiter!
The evidence against you is overwhelming. The nature of your acts is land. And then I'll offer you some options. In consideration of your medical status, I will make sure that you are locked up in the prison ward of a hospital until the day you die. Not as their masked rapist.
Mike went out with 3 women. All 3 women were attacked.
And I can't indict. Cut him loose. And break his alibi.
She gets her mail and is registered to vote and...
Play fast and loose. And regardless of Ms. Bishop's motion, the evidence should... Jurgens is too smart to risk arrest carrying around burglar's tools. New warrants for Jurgens' house, hospital locker, and car. Find that ski mask. See, I'm gonna need your help with Cora. She's gotta testify. Coroner mom haven't been close for a long time. Virginia's gotta be feeling guilty. Cora finished her testimony, so the defense can't ask for a miss. He has no right to remove Cora's feeding tube.
Yes.
Sham, he only married Cora to keep her from testifying.
For EEG. She'll never recover.
Case, yes.
This judge has given Mike
Him too?
No one's suggesting we murder the disabled. And did she ever tell you what she'd want if something like this happened? You could file an appeal of Judge Donnelly's ruling. Frustrated and she's voiceless, and the law can't help her. The victims, you taught me that. Rapist who's been her husband for a week get to pull the plug on Cora? Taking this to trial. And if the autopsy proves that that baby took a single breath outside the womb, I will charge Wayne with murder. What was the cause of death? Result of Wayne's beating. Did the baby draw breath after it was born? According to New York law, she's not a person.
And you can't charge Wayne with murder. The bruising matched the lamp.
What happened then?
It was
Did.
Really devastated. They're not in control of their actions.
They made a plan, and they executed it. Possible for you to appear impartial.
I've deserted it.
It's my job to prosecute this case, regardless of my views.
And-
Elizabeth, if I have to make this request official, you know I'll win. Please don't make me do that. No. I'm asking you as a friend. Does Wayne Morton's inflicted have caused the victim to feel pain? The suffering of the victim isn't relevant? Does a human fetus have fewer rights?
I have a further association that a fetus does not feel.
Did the defendants attack? Thank you. Did you? Nothing further.
The witness may step down tomorrow morning.
2 visits to the abortion clinic? Why the hell didn't we know about this? Convicted the wrong person. Look, every legal method to abort, even a medieval herbal remedy.
Blood pressure? I wouldn't.
The nurse does it.
Yes. And the nurse.
I want to talk to that nurse. How can you be sure? You're a witness.
So you handed the...
Wayne still got probation. Forging medical records, reckless endangerment. Print him.
fingerprints.
Do you think he knows that? Annihilated by Katrina. Files lost, evidence destroyed. It's total chaos.
Got him.
I'm gonna call the DA down there, start working on a deal. He gives us Nikki, he dodges the needle. They're keeping it all very hush. Jackson Zanes refused to name a source. Unless we can prove unlawful imprisonment. How? Oh, they kept a little girl away from her rightful home by making her lie about being abused. Arrest them. Thank you. I checked the dockets. Ted Carthage is being investigated by the state attorney general. I subpoenaed his office for the records instead. It's a lot less trouble. Embezzlement and fraud.
And the charity?
Now, Carthage funds every dollar of the charity himself. His business interests are being investigated. Real estate investment, he may be worth nothing. His partners believe he's been shifting money between the charity and the businesses, trying to only choose one. So would you like to hear them again?
I need to get my client arraigned so he's on my dinner.
Anyway, it's okay. You did very well. We'll only allow him to be tried as an adult, and I don't have a choice.
Nathan.
Facility.
I'm not enjoying this, but mercy isn't enough. I'll plead this out if you give me a reason to.
Will argue. She will tell.
Novak, your first witness.
The people called Detective Olivia Benson. Did Nathan blame his actions on seeing his mother get shot?